What's up guys, Amar here and today I'm back with another video. So in this one we have aiming for our cannon. It can aim, but now we'll create it to shoot. Because if we aim but we don't shoot, it ain't no fun. It ain't no fun. So let's open up our script. So go to cannon 11 and open up our shoot script. And then we're gonna create our enumerator. So go ahead, create enumerator, which we're gonna call shoot function, which will have flow. Actually, nope. We're just gonna create enumerator shoot. Then we're gonna have our yield return wait for seconds. And we're gonna wait 0.07 of a second before we shoot. Wait for new seconds, yep. So yield return new wait for seconds. And that will be in our for int I. As for the length, here we will have an integer that will be in our game controllers, which will be balls count. But right now we don't have that, so I'm gonna say 5. So for now we're gonna shoot 5 balls at a time. So we're gonna wait every time we shoot for 0.07 of a second. So I'm James Bond 007. Just kidding. Then we're gonna create our game object that we're gonna call ball. And that will be equal to instantiate, and we're instantiating our ball prefab at transform.position at our cannon. As for the rotation, it will be quaternion.identity, or you can just put quaternion, then new quaternion 0000. It will be the same. Now we will change the ball dot name to ball. So come on, call it ball. We will say that our ball dot transform dot set parent, and we're gonna set our parent for our ball container dot transform. So we'll have them all in one place, like in our ball container, like we have our dots. So we don't have our hierarchy all over with our balls. Even though we'll have only 5 balls, it can repeat and it can make some differences. It will be, easier to see through. Then we're gonna say that our ball, or actually balls, not container, but body, ball body, that's what I wanted, equals to ball dot get component, and we're getting its rigid body 2D, like this. Then we're setting that our ball body dot add force, and we are adding our shoot force with our input dot mouse position, just like this. And pretty much that will be it. All there is to it. We will have to add here start enumerator, or actually start coroutine. So start coroutine, and we're gonna shoot. So not capital shoot, like this, shoot. And I'm gonna put this right after we finish our aiming. So let's go back and see if it is working. So go ahead, click play, and let's see. And as you can see, we can aim, and when we left off of and when we press on our game, you can see that we can aim, and if we lift our finger off of our thumb, you can see that we are shooting our balls. We can shoot anywhere. And what's that? If I shoot there, it is shooting. If I shoot here, it's going there. What's happening? Just a second, let me see. And we have this boss collider. That was probably me when I was explaining the collision. So let's remove that so we have no problems at all with it. And let's try this one more time. So press play, and yeah, it is working. We can shoot wherever we want, and pretty much it is working. Now we can continue and move on, where we're gonna create an empty game object, which we're gonna call ground, and we're gonna reset its position. And there we are actually gonna have inside, so like inside, or actually first I'm gonna position this as 3.5 on the X. Then I'm gonna say that it will be negative 7.4, or 7.4 on the Y. And I'm gonna leave it as that. Inside of our ground, we are gonna have a cube, which is actually gonna be our ground. So create a 3D game object named cube. And here we are gonna scale it a bit, because as you can see, it's kind of too small. So let's go and scale it. Our scale on the X will be 8, and it will be 5.5 on the Y. Now let me just pull it up a bit to 1.25. Yep, this looks awesome. Now we're gonna remove the box collider from here, so remove it. And we're gonna add our box collider 2D, because this is like a 2.5D game. So let's go to cube. Let's see it. Let me just, okay, it is pretty much set. I'm pretty much satisfied with it. It looks cool. And before I continue, I'm just gonna say 5 onto the Z, so it actually is kind of bigger. And our box collider 2D is pretty much on its own. I mean, it's good. That's what I want to say. Now we're gonna copy this, and we're gonna rename this to platform. So platform, which is gonna be actually our wall. And for that, we're gonna say that our scale is 10. So scale X will be 10. Our Y will be 18, and Z will be 5. Now for the position, we're gonna say 13 on the Y. And we're gonna say 9 on the X. And here for the Z, I'm gonna say 0.2. So it's going to be a bit like this, a bit like a rotation. It's like slightly, but you can see it's there. And we're gonna leave our box 2D collider on it too, because we need for our ball to bounce off of it. Next off will be to add materials to our cube and platform. We just do not want it to be just like this. So go to materials and search for the platform material. Then put it onto our cube, and go ahead and put it onto our platform. Like this. Now, I'm gonna say first, this is my color that I'm using for the game. You can always go here and change the color you want. Like, it doesn't matter. You can put, like, let's say you want a red one, you can put a red one. Sorry about that. I know what is this. Never mind it. If you want another color, you can put always another color. You can choose any color you want, like any color. But of course, I'm gonna keep it like this, because on the way, we'll see that our background will be kind of the same color and everything else. So I'm gonna leave it there. That will be it for this, guys. I'm Amar from Magic Coding. Hope you like it, and I will see you in the next video.